Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. Juxtaposing mudra, pranayama and asana. Integrating body, breath and mind.
Inhale up to the sky and exhale the hands to the heart. Welcome to this Shakrasana preparation tutorial. Starting on your back, feet hip width apart. Nice and flat with those feet and thumbs on the base of the rib cage. Fingertips on your hip bone. Now try to think about your back being flat into the floor, closing the space, bringing the spine nice and flat along the mat. This is neutral. Now arch your back. Now softly return to neutral. We're going to repeat this a few times. I'm just showing you here that space as we lift and lower. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling as you lift, exhale as you lower. And through today's practice, we're going to think about the inhales lengthening your body and the exhales grounding you or deepening you into the pose. Now we're going to perform Setu Bandhasana. Option to hold your feet or clasp the fingers. And now finding some glute elevations, whilst allowing the arms to float overhead, we extend and lift the glutes off the mat, taking the hips to the sky. And repeat. A little bit warmer. For our next posture, Bhusvatasana. So choose if you'd like the fingers facing in or outwards. We'll explore bent and straight legs. Push into the palms and the sole of the feet. Engage the glutes and send the hips to the sky. Stay in here if you want to take a challenge with straight legs, then do so. Just making sure the entire foot's on the floor, so yes, the heels and the toes. And coming back down to the mat with those glutes, sending length from your root to your crown as you inhale and exhale as you float your navel down. Okay, and we're now going to spread the fingers, spreading the weight as well, nice and evenly on the shin and palm. And we're going to stretch and lengthen through the entire side of the body for gate pose. Just changing sides. Again, fingers spread, weight distributed evenly on the shin and palm. And lifting into gate pose. And neutralising Baddha Konasana now, extending the spine. Inhaling that length. Exhale as the hips open and the knees lower. Inhaling the length. Beautiful. Now it's time to repeat those motions for gate pose, but we're going to take it into a half wild thing. So flowing the body into that half wild thing, Ardha Kamataka Asana. That's it. Open your Anahata. Take a little wide arm child. And let's take the opposing side, giving your Anahata, your heart chakra, permission to blossom as you inhale. Taking a few organic breaths here. And again, finding your reset in that wide arm child's. Now let's meet on all fours, shoulders stacked above the wrists, knees beneath the hips. Inhale here, hover the knees, allowing a deep exhale to align the ears past the shoulders and the tailbone up, creating a triangle shape. Now finding Ekapada Adho Mukha Savasana. So our down dog with one leg raised. Raise one leg. Open the hip in a scorpion tail by bending the knee and gazing under the same armpit. Transfer the weight forward and explore bringing the extended foot to the floor behind you. Lifting the hips and extending the arm into this full, beautiful Kamataka Asana. Wild thing. Now we're going to perform the same action on the other side. Meet again in Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. And repeat those motions, raising one leg and taking to cross. Spend a little time in our Kamatkarasana with that heart blossoming. Shine the heart space. And now melt your knees down. And uncurl those toes. And melt the heart to the earth for our melting heart pose or puppy pose. Uttana Shisasana. And then send the buttocks back to the heels for Balasana, our child's. Uttrasana is our next pose. Camel, lengthen the body. Imagine string being pulled from your crown. Gently bring the hips forward using the hands to assist this motion. Take the head back if that feels nice for yourself, or keep the chin to the chest. Curl the toes and take it deeper, allowing one hand to reach for the heel, whilst the opposing arm sweeps up from the earth to the sky, allowing it to softly meet at the ear. And if this feels good for you, you can begin to come into a revolved Parithita Uttasana, revolved camel, by taking the hand on the heel to the opposing heel. Or if that's too much, just gaze past that shoulder. Or even across the foot for deeper, intense stretch. Okay, we're going to come back to child's. And back, lengthening. To perform the same on the opposing side. So again, remembering if you want to take something softer, then gaze over the shoulder of the lower arm when we revolve this posture. So staying with camel. And gazing over one shoulder. Or taking one arm back and the other one over. Maybe revolving it, reaching for the opposing foot. Maybe all the way down to the mat for something really deep. Please only do this if it's suitable for you. And then again, let's meet at child's. So we've just took a little twist. Really helps to let go of any obstacles that may interfere with our heart's open space. So we utilised our camel by adding a twist, either gazing over the shoulder or something deeper. Okay, so now we can take a king pigeon or stay with the camel. King pigeon is one step further. It's this optional Raja Akapatasana. So staying with camel or cradle the back of the head. Sending those hips forward, glutes and thighs strong. Maybe lowering them arms, letting the body and breath unite in harmony. Bringing the hands to the floor, lengthening here. Opening that chest. Imagine the shoulder blades pushing together. Good. And now rest. Allowing yourself to dissolve into the mat. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to repeat our Setu Bandhasana if you remember it, that bridge pose. If not, just watch. So we're going to stay with this. Alternatively, we can take the full Shakarasana, our wheel pose. If you are going to do this, and just listen to your body, taking the hands either side of the head, fingertips pointing towards the shoulders. Consider that kind of space that you have with your down dog, with the hands. Staying grounded through the inner feet, hug the inner thighs towards each other while equally engaging the buttocks. Beautiful. Exhale as you press the shoulders into the hands and feet. Elbows as straight as suitable for you. Activate those shoulders and quadriceps. Maintain the posture, gently pressing your sternum towards the wall space it's facing. Press down through the feet. Think of pulling the heels towards the buttocks so the glutes and hamstrings are active. As you harness the strength of your body, support your posture, and you can start to find more freedom in your chest, abdomen and hips. Gently finding the mat again with the chin to the chest, lowering each vertebrae at a time. Just cradle those knees. We're now going to take a nice juicy supine twist to realign the spine. Stacking those knees over the hips, softly sending them to one side. Send your dristi to the opposing side. Or you can just gaze up. Beautiful. So make sure you change sides here. And now we're going to take a little variation into Shakarasana. We're going to take it from our Pusvanottasana, so our inclined plane that we've already learned. So take an inclined plane again. But I advise you to have your hands, fingers facing outwards at this point. Only doing this if you felt good in your Pusvanottasana and if you previously performed your wheel pose. If so, I invite you to expand this inclined plane into the Shakarasana. So it's best to do the inclined plane with the fingers travelling away from the body. Not essential, but it minimises the palm's rotational direction that you have to take. Beautiful. So the fingers were facing the shoulders and the opposing arm travelled across the chest and overhead into that previous wheel pose. So we now repeat that as we're going to use the opposing arm, or staying with inclined plane, or taking the previous way you got into Shakarasana if you are new to taking a wheel pose. Don't go all in with this. Good. So circling the arm across the body. I've just got half a turn there as the fingers are outwards, and I'm just rotating them inwards. And coming down the same way as you previously did. Lowering nice and safely, chin to the chest, vertebrae at a time. So we've let the heart shine a lot. And if you do have a wheel pose like this, I invite you to use this and explore welcoming this nice, beautiful, juicy prop into the practice. So rest it at the back of the neck. If you haven't got a wheel, just take a previous pose that we've done. So from here, allowing the arms to dissolve to the sides. And then if this feels good for yourself, clasp the wheel with your fingers softly. And then you'll begin to take the forearms down if this is accessible for you. Just lengthening, you can take those feet long, nice. Here, applying the philosophy of ahimsa, treating your body with kindness and non-judgment. So now we're going to use some blocks or cushions if you don't have blocks. We're just going to release into a more restorative pose to release and let go of any tension and calm the mind after our energizing heart-opening postures. So finding your comfy spot with these blocks or cushions. There's no right or wrong. You're just placing them under the pelvis. You can choose one block. I want you to find comfort. We are going to take a minute here. So it's about finding the one that's right for you. So one block, or this one block turned this way. Please watch this first and then pause it while you get into it. I don't want you to move your neck while you're in the posture. Or maybe two blocks layered on top of the other, if it was a bit wobbly in this pose. Let the heart shine. Keep the chin to the chest. So when you find that nice, comfy spot, you want this to feel really nice. If the blocks aren't comfy, use a cushion. Just allow the heart to be assisted. So Salamba Satu Bandhasana, a supported bridge. Close the eyes and rest.
Softly remove those
lowering the hips. Good. Well done, everyone. Let's finish how we started. Big inhale as a circle, exhale, hands to the heart. I send gratitude. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit that like button.
Let the spirit in me meet the spirit in you. Namaste.